50 Chairs name comes from my dad's first church. And sometimes people have asked me, like, oh, have you always wanted to be an entrepreneur? And I say, no, actually, I went to school to be a teacher, right? Like entrepreneurship wasn't even in my brain. But, looking back on life, my dad's story, I was like, maybe some of those early entrepreneurial roots were planted and I didn't even know about it. So my dad started a church in Puerto Rico, found a hotel space that was at night it was a dance club. And so on Sunday morning, the dance floor became a church floor, and he had them put out 50 chairs for to start the church. And so for the first 3 months of that 50 chairs journey, it was just me. I think I was like 6 years old, my little sister and my mom. We just sat in front and watched my dad preach every day. And he came with fire every Sunday. But 3 months in, the guy who was setting up the chairs said, "Hey, I see that it's like just like you and the kids. Can I put out 25 chairs because it's a lot of work to put out 50 chairs?" And my dad kind of had this argument with him about it. Said, "No, absolutely, got to have 50 chairs." The guy did not understand what was going on, but he ended up conceding and put out the remaining 25 chairs. So
That's a great story.
thank you. Yeah. So the idea behind this podcast was, hey, let's tell those types of stories where the person, has this idea, is that moment where you have this idea, but there's nothing out there yet. You don't have a product, you don't have any customers. It's just this thing that you just feel has to exist in the world.